After the Mexican Revolution, artists from all over the country began to distance themselves from Europe and focus on creating a socially committed art that brought injustice to light and distilled a long tradition of political and social subversion that exists in the country's artistic culture. He received the only Nobel Prize in Literature in Mexico. His lyrics have not only molded the Mexican idiosynchasy, he was an artistic exponent of the 20th century who exported the image of the Mexican, implying that they are not simply hats and guns. A little can be said of the most famous woman in Mexican painting. Frida is a Mexican institution by choice of the people. His painting represents the real Mexico, dreamer, broken, magical, and present. Her figure has been exported abroad even though she lived. It represents that folkloric part of the country that is mixed into culture art. The loving woman who is not afraid to say what she really thinks, and the unique talent of a different vision. On the other hand, we find Diego Rivera, the man who lived with Frida. He is nobody but one of the greatest muralists in Mexico. His work is clearly marked by his political and social inclination. An artist who knew that art is not a simple aesthetic path, but a social reality. Another muralist who explored nationalism, taking art to the people and people to art. His military life strongly influenced his work, because that is how he came face to face with the suffering and poverty of the peasants. His trip to Italy with Diego Rivera was essential in the career of the artist, in the same way to be able to conceive the work of other artists as Renaissance painters and thus get to mold their characters in a unique way as only he knows. Jackson Pollock, representative of abstract expressionism, was one of the students of the workshop that Siqueiros taught in New York in 1936. Landscaping is essential in Mexican culture, as it has such impressive views in every corner of the country, that it is impossible not to admire the work of someone as important as Atl. When it exposes the volcanoes and mountains of Mexico, it lives in a sense that shows something else, an irrevocable secret of what nation is. There is no explanation, but any Mexican and many foreigners who love Mexico can feel it when they see their works. Nowadays, Mexican art is considered an essential part of the nation's cultural heritage, and it's constantly promoted.